Time now for News Extra on KNEB, and it's brought to you by Intralinks. And here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We're very pleased to have Janelle Debes here from the Splash Foundation. This gal and her 7-member board have done so many wonderful things with the Splash since they took it over. What has it been now? About a year ago, isn't it?
September will be a year.
Yeah, September will be about a year. So they've just done some great things with it. And they have some summer programs coming up, so you're doing even more, right?
We are. We're going to have a pretty packed summer at the Splash. We are still continuing our lap swim, our water walking, our water exercise, but we're also going to do some open swim and some swim lessons during the weekdays. Starting June 6th, we'll do swim lessons, 2 sessions in the morning at 10:30, and then an evening session at 5. And then open swim will be noon to 5. We also have weekends of 1 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday for open swim. We're also going to do some lap swimming in the evening, too, for that group that's getting off work and wants to come to the pool. So we'll start that at 5:45.
All right. And when you're doing the swimming lessons, these sessions at 10:30, all age groups pretty much?
Yes, all age groups. We're going to try and do work in some mommy and infant classes. That will probably be more so in the evenings. But yes, all age groups for swim lessons.
All right, that's great. And probably at a pretty reasonable cost, I assume.
Yes, we're still working out the cost with a pass. If you buy a swim pass, too, there's still some things we're working out with the swim pass. But we will update you guys on the pricing.
All right, great. And the open swim, there's no cost for that, is there? Or is there a little bit?
There is a cost for open swim.
There's a cost for everything.
Yes. Right now, our open swim is $5 a person. But if you do buy a pass, then obviously you wouldn't have to pay $5 each time.
Yeah.
But right now, if you were to come, it is $5.
All right, $5 for the open swims. Mm-hmm. All right, fantastic. And then you're also talking about some evening things as well between 7 and 9.
Yes, we wanted to, run the pool. Our goal when we first started was to run a pool from 6 in the morning to 9 at night. That's really what we wanted to do. So we're looking at ways we can fill that 7 to 9 p.m. slot. So we've talked about doing some synchronized swimming classes, possibly some water polo, and some other ideas have come up on the table too for that hour.
And some parties and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we always do. We are already set up for private parties, pool rentals. We can do that. But if you want to use that 7 to 9 time slot, we've saved that specifically for it.
All right. The synchronized swimming idea, you're going to be the coach because you've got experience in that.
Yes, I am a synchronized swimmer. I started when I was 5. Did a lot of, back in Washington, did a lot of national competitions, in Florida, Hawaii, California, all over the country. Love synchronized swimming. That's probably my true passion. I coach torpedoes right now. I did competitive racing in college, but I think synchronized swimming is my true passion.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So it'd be interesting to get some people interested in that. And the water polo, I would think some young people especially would be interested in that.
That is a great way to burn off some energy. Water polo is pretty tough. Physically, you have to be a decent swimmer, and you're constantly moving. So we're going to try and venture into that. And that's great for adults, too, that want to come out and try something new.
All right. So we'll talk more with Janelle about some of the other things. They need volunteers. Even a lifeguard. If you're a lifeguard, they might take you there too as well. We'll talk about how you can get involved with that right after this.
Is your wireless computer network secure? With their years of professional service, you can trust Intralinks Technical Solutions to keep your small or medium business computer system up and running. Not having a secure wireless network can put your computers at risk. Call Intralinks at 632-6590 to have one of their highly experienced techs set up, troubleshoot, and secure your wireless network. For weekly tips and information, friend Intralinks on Facebook at intralinks.net/Facebook.
All right, we're back on News Extra. We have Janelle Debes here from the Splash Foundation. She and her 7-member board, if you remember, took over the Splash Pool last fall. And they've done a great job running it, and they're doing a lot of different programs in the summer, swim lessons, open swim, even talking about reserving evenings for synchronized swimming, water polo, parties, things like that. And so with all these summer programs and opening up the pool to the evenings, they kind of need some volunteers, right?
We do, yes. It is just the 7 of us kind of doing this right now. So we can always use more help. We've looked at possibly having someone that could volunteer their time to help run the concessions during open swim, or just having someone there to answer questions. We all work full time, so it's hard for us to be at the pool. So having someone that can just answer questions for the public would be helpful too.
Yeah. And so if you want to help out, it's easy to do that. First of all, you can go on your Facebook page, right?
Yes. Facebook is probably one of the best ways to get in touch with us. We're Splash Foundation. You can message us. You can post something on our wall. We respond fairly quickly to that. Or you can always call me. My number is 360-701-5337.
All right. You have a 7-member board? Is
We
that
do,
right?
yes. There are 7 of us. Jim Kerr, Ryan Duma, Rayanne Schmidt, Chip Littlejohn, Jennifer Galindo, and Dan Smith, and then myself. So,
All right.
Yeah.
I know a lot of those people.
They're good people.
They're good people and put in some time. So that's great. Lifeguards, you still maybe need a lifeguard or two?
Yes. We've got a great staff right now. We've been working with some, high school with gearing. We've been working with, some that usually help out at the country club. They want to, get some more hours at our pool too. So we could always use more lifeguards. It's been really nice to you recertify them and then you offer them a job. So
yeah, that'd be nice. So if you want to contact her contact the group on their Facebook page, or like we said, you can contact Janelle at 360-701-5337. We'll have that number, I would think, maybe posted up there with the video on our KNEB News Facebook page later on this morning. And you guys had a very successful fundraiser here just last month.
We did, yes. We brought Josh Davis, the Olympic medalist, gold medalist, 3-time gold medalist, to Scottsbluff, and he put on a swim clinic for the Torpedoes, and then did a talk at the Weberg 21 Center. Fabulous, did a great job. We raised about $15,000 for the Splash Foundation, so we were very happy about this event.
So you'll probably do some kind of annual fundraiser again, huh?
I think that's going to be in the works, yes.
Yeah, everybody needs to do that. And so be looking for that probably in the spring, like they did it this year. Next year we'll be letting you know when they're going to do the annual fundraiser. They may do something a little bit different, but really a pretty successful one with Josh Davis. And like you said, he's great. So
he did a great job, yes.
Yeah. All right. So help out with Splash Foundation if you're a volunteer, or take part in any of one of these summer programs. You can go to their Facebook page. They'll have all that stuff on there. And you can watch the video right there on KNEB News Facebook later on today. We appreciate Janelle coming in. Thanks.
Thank you.
You bet.